Hi everyone, I'd like to welcome you to Kathy's Creole Kitchen. Today I'm going to be making oatmeal craisin pecan cookies. And by craisins, what I mean is it's dried cranberries. They look like raisins, but they taste oh so much better. I'm going to give you the ingredients first. We're going to use 1/4 of a cup of sugar, 1/3 cup of packed brown sugar. We're going to use 7 tablespoons of butter, 1 egg, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla, 3/4 cup of flour, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/3 cup of parched pecans, 1.5 cups of oats, and a teaspoon of vanilla. I don't know if I said that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the 7 tablespoons of butter. And 7 tablespoons of butter is almost a stick of butter except 1 tablespoon because it's 8 tablespoons in a stick of butter. So we're going to take that 1 tablespoon off and we're going to put this butter in the mixer, put that in there, and we're going to blend the egg with it. I'm going to crack the egg in here because I don't want any shells to be mixed in with my butter just in case I make a mess. So here's the egg. We're going to put that in there. And now we're going to cream them together. We're going to turn it on to low speed. And then, well, kind of medium low. And then just let them blend together. Okay. So let that blend. Okay, now that we have butter and egg in, we're going to add the sugars. Pour that sugar right in there. And the brown sugar. And we're going to also add in the vanilla, the teaspoon of vanilla. So we're going to put that right in there. Turn it up a little bit. Get it all mixed in together real well. Smells so good, so delicious. And while that's blending, we're going to add the flour, the baking soda, and the cinnamon. I'm going to mix it all up together because we want it, when we pour it in here with the cream sugar, we want this to all be kind of mixed up so you don't get one cookie that has some cinnamony taste and another one that tastes like baking soda. So we don't want that to happen. So we're mixing this all up together. Okay, now the butter and sugars are creamed together. We're going to turn it off, lift it up, and we're going to add the flour, the cinnamon, and the baking soda. I'm going to dump that in there, just like that. I'm going to mix that up a little bit. We'll probably need to scrape it down. Get too much of it on there. So you get your spatula. Whoops, made a little boo-boo there. Get your spatula and scrape it down on the sides, so that you have everything in there. But just make sure you don't get it caught in there like I just did. Had a little boo-boo. So you got that all mixing up. Get it all mixed together. And so now we're going to add the oats a little bit at a time. And you see I turned it down to low so that the oats will blend with it. So we're going to put it in here and let it blend up. And the thicker it gets, then we got the oats mixing, then we're going to put in the craisins. Remember, these are the dried cranberries. So we're going to put those in there. Put that to the side, get that all mixed together. And then lastly, we're going to put the 3rd cups of parched pecans. Pour that in there, because you know, I love pecans with everything. I think pecans can be incorporated into anything. My friends laugh at me because I use them so much. So it looks like it's all blended pretty well. Yep. this up. Get all that off. It's already done. Doesn't take long at all. Gonna get that done now. You want to get all the gooey goodness for the cookies. You don't want to leave too much on the beater. So that's what we're gonna do. Get all that off. So now I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna get just a regular old tablespoon like this. And I'm gonna get my pan over here. And I'm going to put rounded spoonfuls onto the pan. About that much, I think. Depending on the size of the cookie you want. You just scoop it onto the pan like that. They're gonna be so yummy. I love hot oatmeal cookies out the oven. They're delicious. So, gonna get all those on the pan. And when I get them all on the pan, they're little spoonfuls, let you see about how they look when I make them. I'm gonna pop them in a 350-degree preheated oven for 9 to 11 minutes. So let me get this in the oven and then I'll be back with you after 9 to 11 minutes or when they start turning brown on the edges. Alrighty, I'm back and it's about time to take these cookies out of the oven. They look like they're doing real well. Let's see. They smell delicious. They have about 1 more minute to go. All righty, the buzzer went off, so now I'm gonna get them out, let you see how pretty they are. But the thing is, they have to be, they have to cool before we can eat them. I gotta turn this oven off because it keeps making noise. They have to cool before we eat them, so we're gonna let them cool. You let them cool for about 5 to 10 minutes on a wire rack so that air can go underneath them. But you see how pretty they are. They're very delicious. This batch will make about 18 cookies. If you want a larger batch of cookies, you just double the ingredients. So let's run over these ingredients again. We have a 1/4 cup of sugar, a 1/3 cup of firmly packed brown sugar, 7 tablespoons of butter, 1 egg, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 3/4 cup of flour, a 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon cinnamon, 1/3 cup parched pecans, 1/2 cup cranberries, you know, the craisins, and then 1/2 cup of oats. What you're going to do is you're going to put the butter and the egg together and get it all blended. And then you're going to add the sugars and the vanilla together, get that all blended up. In the meanwhile, you're going to get the dry ingredients, the flour, the cinnamon, and the baking soda, and mix it together in a bowl. Then once the sugar and butters are creamed, you pour that into the mixing bowl with it and blend that. Then the last step is you're going to add the oats, the craisins, and the pecans. And then you're going to mix it all up and you're going to drop it by a rounded tablespoons onto a cookie sheet. We're going to let this cool off a little bit, then I'll be back with you to taste it. Alrighty, so as you can see, I've taken the cookies out of the pan and put them on the cooling rack, and it's cool enough for me to bite it and taste it. I'll let you take a look at it and see how beautiful it is. Heck, all right. It's so good. So now let's talk about the likes. Please like me on Facebook and go to my YouTube channel. It's Kathy's Creole Kitchen. Look at the videos. Ask questions if you have any questions. You can message me to ask the questions you need, any answers. If you need any help with anything, I'll be happy to help you with it. I do like the feedback. I like to be able to interact with you guys. So if you don't talk and ask questions or like my videos, I won't know to keep doing this. So please, please like the videos. Go to my YouTube channel, Kathy's Creole Kitchen, or my Facebook page, which is Kathy's Creole Kitchen. I hope you enjoy the cookies. They're a great expression of love for Valentine's Day coming up. You all have a blessed weekend. Thank you so much for joining Kathy's Creole Kitchen.